1 2. Yep. Already is good. 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Buckle my shoe. 1 2 1 2.
Value Visor helps people and businesses discover, improve, and get the value from their businesses. With multi-certified valuation and mergers and acquisition advisors, they understand the complexities of
3, 2, 1.
You're listening to a special presentation from the Real Presence Radio Network. On Real Presence Radio, welcome to the Knights Game Day Show, sponsored by First Premier Bank, Premier Bank Card.
And welcome to O'Gorman High School. It's girls basketball action tonight on Real Presence Radio, 94.5 FM in Sioux Falls, 91.3 FM in Hartford, online at your Catholic radio station, and also on YouTube at Real Presence Radio Sioux Falls. I'm Brett Byler along with Dan Johnson tonight. We have a rematch of the Sodak 16 girls basketball game from last March. It's the number 1 4-0 Sioux Falls O'Gorman Lady Knights against the Pierre TF Riggs Governors at 4-2 on the young season. Pierre has won 4 in a row, and O'Gorman has yet to lose tonight, so it should be a good matchup of girls. Unfortunately, our boys, they're actually out in Pierre right now. They're playing the Pierre as well at 7 o'clock. You can listen to that game on KCCR, which is 1240 in Pierre. You can go to Pierre's website. You can find the video stream of that as well. We'll see if we can keep you updated throughout our broadcast on how our O'Gorman boys are doing. Well, the girls for O'Gorman are doing terrific. They haven't lost yet this season. They're averaging about 66 points a game. They're only allowing about 36.3 points a game, so they're kind of clicking on all cylinders, so to speak. They defeated Yankton 59-26 last Friday night. And one consistent about this O'Gorman girls team is, in all 4 of their games this year, Dan, they've had at least 3 girls in double figures. So this team, a lot of people think Emma Rostic, which she's great, of course, 19 points, but they've got some great efforts from the Carly Kunkles, Izzy Morris, Hannah Ronsticks. Dan, this team has a lot of depth this year.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. This team has the depth, and we knew that last year, but you look at the young Ronstic, she's coming up. It's really... Izzy Moore's really come to play, and it's fun to watch these girls. And it's nice to get back here at home court. We've only had 1 game here.
And that was about a month ago, December 13th.
That was a whole last year.
Yeah, Coach Kozer mentions that in his interview. So our opponent tonight, Pierre TF Riggs Govs, 4-2 on the season. They've won all of their last 4 games, all at home. This is only their second road game of the year, so they kind of been at home. O'Gorman's been on the road. They lose all 5 of their starters from last year's team. They're all seniors. A girl to watch in this team is 5'4" freshman guard Remy Price. Had 17 points against Watertown last Friday night. She played as an 8th grader last year for Pierre. They're coming off a victory over Brookings last Saturday, 34-27. They're a quick team. They're aggressive. They're going to press us. They're going to get right up on us defensively. And for O'Gorman, we just can't turn the ball over, I think, will be a main thing tonight against Pierre.
Well, that's what, the girls that started out double figures in turnovers. Now they got it down to, single digits. Well, that's what they'd like to get it down to single digits. So it's really, if we can continue to do that and play the aggressiveness that we played last Friday night down in Yankton, it's going to be a good game tonight.
All right, we're going to run through our scoreboard really quick because we're on Keeter time right now. So, AA girls tonight, it's Harrisburg at Western Christian, West Central at Watertown, Spearfish at Stevens. Boys, Harrisburg at Western Christian, Sioux City East at Yankton. That should be a terrific game. O'Gorman boys at Pierre. We'll see if we can get some texts and updates on that one. That's at 7 o'clock. Spearfish is at Stevens. Sub-varsity, the sophomore O'Gorman girls won 46-22, as did their JV girls. Freshman boys for O'Gorman beat Pierre 83-69, and the JV boys for O'Gorman won 55-26.
And the scoreboard update brought to you by Jamison Rounds, managing partner of Value Visor. Value Visor helps people and businesses discover, improve, and get value from their businesses. Jamison can be reached at 605-370-6931 or online at valuevisor.com. Real estate through Murphy Business, Dakota Lakes.
All right, Dan, thanks a lot. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We're going to hear from Pierre head coach Scott DeBoer. Don't go anywhere, folks.
ValueVisor helps people and businesses discover, improve, and get the value from their businesses. With multi-certified valuation and mergers and acquisition advisors, they understand the complexities of valuations and negotiating in the mergers and acquisitions marketplace. For more information, you can contact Jameson Rounds, Managing Partner of ValueVisor at 605-370-6931 or online at valuevisor.com. Real estate through Murphy Business, Dakota Lakes.
Community. It's at the heart of everything we do at First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. From supporting area athletics to funding academic scholarships, we continually seek new ways to improve and strengthen communities we serve. At the heart of these communities are people, our customers, and our employees. We work hard to ensure our customers are successful and our communities thrive. It's the Premier way. It's what community banking is all about. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. Locally grown, nationally known.
Welcome back to the Knights Game Day Show, brought to you by First Premier Bank Card. I'm now joined by Pierre girls coach Scott DeBoer. Coach, your girls are coming off 2 wins over last weekend on Friday against Watertown and Saturday at home against Brookings. Kind of one game a little higher scoring than the other. What did you like that your team did well in those 2 ball games?
Well, I think we finally got some stuff out of our pressure against Watertown, which was good to see. We shot the ball a lot better. That's where you're indicating the difference in the score is it comes down to we shot it a lot better. I thought offensively our flow was a lot better Friday night too, and so we were getting better shots. Brookings is really long and just big girls, play physical, and so that kind of knocked us off our rhythm a little bit, and so I think we weren't getting the same kind of looks, and so we were having to rush some shots the second night. But the good thing on the Saturday stuff is our girls gritted out a win that, you know, when things weren't falling and defense really had to step up, we kind of were able to make that happen.
And looking at your roster this year, a little bit like last year, just you don't got a lot of height on your team. I don't know if there's a girl over 6 foot, but in turn, how do you have to play? What style of play do you like to play based on kind of just the team you have this year?
Well, I think, you know, as you compare year to year, you're right. As far as size-wise, we actually got smaller this year. We don't have a couple of the kids that we graduated were bigger kids, post-player type kids, but I think it allows us to be a little bit more versatile defensively. So we've got some athletic kids that are right around that 5'9", 5'10" range, so we can guard a lot of different kids. We don't handle the 6'5", 6'2" lineups very well like that Brookings shows us. Obviously Emma Ronzik's going to cause us problems tonight, but we also have some kids that are willing to fly around, and I think they understand our strengths, where we got to get the pressure on the ball out front. We've got to try to guard for 94 feet and slow the clock down a little bit on teams, and then just disrupt their decision-making for 94 feet. And I think, we've got kids that are willing to do that. That's hard work, but it's a fun crew because they're willing to do that.
You lost 5 senior starters last year to graduation. Who are some girls this year you're leaning on in more of a leadership role?
Well, Katie Williams had a really good game here last year, when we bowed out of the Sodak 16 and came on late last year. She's having a good year for us this year. Cody Severin is playing with more confidence this year as a senior. That's been good to see. Kylie Thorpe's a lot more confident this year as a senior. She starts for us. And then we got a couple of kids who've kind of been around the program as freshmen and sophomores that are, sliding into a role as juniors in Maya Keenholtz and Kenzie Gronlund. And, Remy Price was playing a lot of minutes for us as a freshman, played for us a little bit last year as an 8th grader. And so you're seeing a little bit more confidence each game from her, which was hoped and expected, I think. So that's kind of that's as far as minutes go, those 6 dominate them.
And your opponent tonight, Sioux Falls O'Gorman, you've mentioned her already, Emma Ronzik, a girl that's had really good games against Pierre in the past. How you try to defend her, and how important is this to try and make it tough on her? Because a girl like that, you're probably not going to limit points, but trying to make the points tough, I guess, is something you're probably looking at doing.
Right, and and we got to make it tough for everybody else too. They do a really good job of being disciplined with their decisions, like all Coach Colesrud's teams are. They don't make a lot of mistakes for you. Emma's I think she's the best player in the state this year, and so obviously she warrants that kind of attention. But what makes them really tough this year, and you can see it in their first 4 games, is those kids that are around her are hitting shots and playing with a lot of confidence, and so you can't really sag off. You can't really pull from one kid because they can all hurt you.
And Coach, on your offensive end tonight against Sioux Falls O'Gorman, what are some keys for your offense to have success?
Well, we got to be okay with long possessions. We talked to our girls about, things might not open up early in possession, so we got to be able to pass it, and we've got to be really disciplined about the passes that we're using. they do a good job of jumping passing lanes and reading some things. They get into their pressure stuff where they kind of slide up and play a three-quarter court, and they're really good at reading your eyes and things like that. So our kids got to be okay just getting the ball up the floor and then moving it with the pass, but being okay, with the shot clock winding down to 10, 9, 8, and still trying to find a good look in those stretches.
Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks.
All right, that was Pierre girls coach Scott DeBoer. I want to thank him for his time. We're going to take a break, and coming up next is O'Gorman coach Kent Colesrud.
Pregnant, one word, many emotions. Sioux Falls Catholic Family Services is ready to support you by providing free and confidential counseling to birth parents regardless of faith or ethnic origin. For more information, to speak with a pregnancy counselor, or to schedule an appointment, call Catholic Family Services at 605-988-3775 or email cfs@sfcatholic.org.
This is Mark Konzemius. In 1987, Bishop Paul Dudley and a group of business leaders started the Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota to help raise, manage, and distribute God's gifts as determined by donors' intent. We continue to grow their vision and legacy of faith. Many choose the Catholic Community Foundation for their charitable giving because of our commitment to Catholic moral and social values. Learn more about the Catholic Community Foundation. Visit ccfesd.org.
Welcome back to the Knights Game Day Show, brought to you by First Premier Bank Card. I'm now joined by O'Gorman girls basketball coach Kent Colesrud. Coach, you're coming off a win in Yankton. Never an easy place to play, 59-26, and got off to a great start, up 16-2, 20-4 in early going. What was key to your fast start against a pretty good Yankton team?
Yeah, it was a great start, Brett. We were concerned going into the game down there. Yeah, playing in that environment against a good, solid team, and kids just get out, and I thought we played pretty good on both ends. I thought we really got out and got some easy baskets in transition. Did a nice job of getting the basketball inside, played pretty solid defense and rebounding, and just did the things that you need to do to be successful early on, playing physical, aggressive basketball within the rules. So I was really pleased with the start. I thought the difference in the game was that first quarter, and then they made a little bit of run at us, and then the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, I thought we came out with that same aggressiveness and got out in transition and were able to get more separation and kind of finish the game off.
And sometimes when you get big leads in the second half, you might lose that intensity or kind of get sloppy or whatnot just because of the lead. How you feel your girls' aggressiveness was in the second half having that lead?
No, I thought it was good. You're right. We don't want to let your foot off the gas. You got 32 minutes to get better. That's our main concern is, different times throughout the course of the game we said, score 0-0. We just got to continue to get better possession to possession. I thought the kids really bought into that. I thought we did a really nice job of, continuing just to work on things and try to get better. Certainly don't ever want to try to run the score up or anything like that. We're just trying to, do the right things and try to continue to improve and get better over the course of 32 minutes.
We're a little bit more of a month in if you go back to your first practice on December 2nd. This game will be, what do you say is the biggest improvement from your team now compared to when you first started practicing, or more at the first game against Roosevelt December 13th?
Yeah, one huge thing we've seen, Brett, is just getting our turnovers down. We had 20 turnovers the first game. I think the second game it was down to 10. We've had 8 and 7 the last two games, and that's if we can be down in the single digits, that's phenomenal. So we want to continue to do that. Been pretty good defensively, rebounding, still hanging our hat on that. And probably the third thing would just be our offensive execution, I think, is getting better. Certainly need to fine-tune some things there as well. Those are probably the main things out of the gate here, I would say.
And tonight we have a home game against Pierre. They're 4-2 on the season, winners of a couple in a row. What do we know about our opponent tonight, Pierre, and what are some challenges that they might present to your team?
Yeah, Pierre's a very well-coached team. Coach DeBoer does a great job with them. Yeah, sitting at 4-2 off to a really nice start. Play so aggressive, play so physical. There's an aggressive AA basketball team as there is. They're going to pressure you in the full court. They're going to do some run and jump stuff in the half court, trying to be really disruptive with ball screens and different type of things. So we got to come out and we got to play aggressive. We got to play physical. We got to look to take the action to them within the course of the way the game is being called. And going to be excited to be back at home again. We played the first game at home, and then we've been on the road for a while here. So a great opportunity to play in front of our fans against a solid team. And our keys don't really seem to change. We got to be really good defensively and rebound, which hopefully will lead to some transition baskets. And then we got to execute on the offensive end and not get some shots.
Offensively will kind of be a focus, kind of use the size down low, try to get made down low to Emma, Hannah, depending on what they're going to do defensively to us.
Yeah, that's something we always want to do. do. We certainly think there might be some mismatch opportunities size-wise there. Regardless, we will always want to attack the paint, whether that's throwing it to one of those two kids in the post, whether that's off a dribble penetration, whether that's off cut. Anytime you can get the basketball into the paint, I think good things happen. And I would say a majority of the three-pointers that we have shot and made this year have come off of paint touches, kickouts to the perimeter. And those are the threes we really like to take, is when we gave ourselves an opportunity to expose a team in the paint. If they do stop that, then we kick it to we think we have some really good shooters and knock in perimeter shots from there.
Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Brett.
Hi, John Fritsch Benefits. The people we work with have two goals. Number one, they don't want to run out of money. Number two, whatever is left, they want it to go to the people they love. Could be issues like Social Security claiming, Medicare choices, even asset allocations for your 401k, or you may want to treat your church like one of your children. If you want to talk about any financial issues, you can call me, John Fritsch, 334-8086.
Investment advice offered through IMS Wealth Management, an SEC registered advisor.
Community. It's at the heart of everything we do at First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. From supporting area athletics to funding academic scholarships, we continually seek new ways to improve and strengthen communities we serve. At the heart of these communities are people, our customers, and our employees. We work hard to ensure our customers are successful and our communities thrive. It's the Premier way. It's what community banking is all about. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. Locally grown, nationally known.
On the Real Presence Radio Network, O'Gorman Knights Basketball is on the air. Brought to you by
Catholic Family Services, Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota, Jardine Construction, Hagen Chiropractic Clinic, Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools, Fritsch Benefits Registered Investment Advisor Representative, McGuire Iron, Knights of Columbus Insurance Field Agent Jeff Gillen, Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade on 41st Street, First Premier Bank Card, Sioux Equipment Company, Ide Bailey, Farendorf Family Chiropractic and Wellness, Jameson Rounds Managing Partner of Value Visor.
Tip-off to tonight's game is just moments away. With all the exciting action of O'Gorman Knights Basketball, let's go to the gym.
Hey, welcome back here at O'Gorman High School. The Lady Knights are going to play the Pierre Governors here in about 30 seconds. Get the keys of victory right away. Number one, handle the Pierre's ball pressure. The passes, the traps, they're very good at that with the presses. They have to, Emma's got to control the boards, too. Number three, take advantage of our size and our length. We got Emma, we got Hannah, we got Regan. Pierre doesn't have a girl that roster taller than 6 foot. That doesn't mean a lot, but, size and speed, those two combined. And offensively, keep the ball moving, sharing it with each other, get that balanced attack, played inside out, and limit the turnovers. If we can get the turnovers to 6 or 7, like Coach said, we're going to come out in victory. Tonight's keys to victory for the Gorman Knights have been brought to you by Fritsch Benefits, a registered investment advisor representative. John Fritsch can be reached at 605-334-8086. And Brett, we're getting ready to tip it off.
All right, Dan. Tonight's Sioux Falls O'Gorman Knights Game Day Show has been brought to you by First Premier Bank Card. First Premier Bank Card, a proud sponsor of the Sioux Falls O'Gorman Knights. First Premier Bank Card, locally grown, nationally known. We are on Keeter time, folks. It's about 6:52, and we are tipping off. O'Gorman in the home white tops, white bottoms. Pierre in the black tops with green trim, and O'Gorman wins the toss and have the ball.
And if you know what Keeter time is, folks, if you don't know what Keeter time is, it's as soon as the other game's over, we get 15 minutes on the clock and we're going.
And Emma Ronsick an open three, and she misses it. And it'll be Pierre ball. And Emma is third all-time in scoring for O'Gorman. She has 1,120 points. She is 112 points behind Jane Evans' all-time record and 16 behind Jess Miras for second all-time.
So give her about 5 or 6 games and she'd break that. So I hope we have that game on the radio when that happens. That would be something.
So now Pierre with their first possession here is Kaylee Thorpe, guarded by Carly Kunkel. Tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Lady Govs.
And the Lady Knights put the nice little press on there. They got 14 on the shot clock for the Govs.
Aggressive defense by Kunkel that time.
Yes. That's what she's good at. Uncle Mark, you know that.
So Pierre will push it around the three-point line. Now 8 on the shot clock. Severin over to Thorpe. Corner is Keenholz for three. Hannah Ronsick tipped it. Hit the backboard, and Hannah has it. Here comes Reagan Riley for the Knights up the front court. To Izzy Moore. Izzy just committed to University of Sioux Falls last week, and she loses it.
She gets it back.
So it'll be O'Gorman ball. And as Dan mentioned, the turnovers will be key. Pierre's going to play that tight ball pressure defense. O'Gorman has to be able to hold on to the ball.
Correct.
So now Moore with it. Loose ball again, staying with O'Gorman. So good defense by Kaylee Thorpe.
Thorpe's right on her. She's sticking her pretty tight.
We have tight man-to-man defense. We have Gronlund on Emma Ronsick. So that'll be a matchup. See if the Knights can exploit that. So Reagan Riley to Kunkel, only 6 on the shot clock. Knights need to do something. Here's Hannah for three. Good.
It rolled, but it counts.
So now the Knights with a little bit of a 1-2-2 press. Broke by the Govs. Here's Severin. Back to Thorpe. Back to Cody Severin. Corner is Maya Keenholz. Over to Thorpe again. Cody Severin for three. Way off the mark. Loose ball. Maya Keenholz has it. Emma Ronsick with the block.
That was a nice block by Emma.
Izzy almost double dribbled it. Emma baseline. She goes in and scores. Coach DeBoer, I think, was looking for the double dribble that time and did not get it.
Yeah, I'm going to call on that on her.
So Severin, good job to Keenholz for three short. Severin rebounds it. These Pierre girls are quick, Dan. They're all about 5'9" to 5'11", and that's out of bounds to the Govs.
Yep. But that's one thing Coach wants them to jump out here fast right away. He wants that aggressiveness. First quarter. Knights up 5-0, 5:35 to go in the first quarter here at Bishop O'Gorman Catholic High School.
And Remington Price, or Remy Price, the freshman, is in the ball game. She played last year as an 8th grader, which you don't see very often in AA basketball. Here is Thorpe, fouled by Izzy Moore, and she'll get 2 free throws.
And she's averaging, Price is averaging 12.3 points a game.
What's their leading scorer?
Yeah, as a freshman. Okay, that foul is on Izzy Moore. Her first team foul here.
So Kaylee Thorpe, 5'9" senior to the line. It is in and out. What's the basket, Dan? It's this one's the one that always has the issues,
the
right?
South one. The far one.
So one more for Thorpe. That is no good. Knights. Emma Ronsick has it. We got a whistle. I think, is there a lane violation on the Knights?
Yep, she's going to shoot one more.
So that means O'Gorman was over the line before the free throw was released. So I'll give Kaylee Thorpe one more opportunity.
Well, she's over 2 there.
This one is up and good. So Thorpe gets 1 out of 3. Dangerous pass, almost a turnover.
Oh, pressure by the Lady Govs.
They're all over Izzy Moore. Knights do get it past the timeline. Emma down low to Reagan Riley. She is blocked. Good recovery by Katie Williams.
But good heads up there. They shot it over to Emma on the baseline over there, and here come Reagan across, underneath there, and just missed the easy layup.
Yeah, very good look by Emma Ronsick. This is a very good passing team, O'Gorman. Emma's double team. Step back shot is nothing but nylon.
I love that 8-foot jumper. I love that. She can do that all day.
Yep, that's her move, that little step back. 4 points for Ronsick. Katie Williams, they break the press, and it's tipped by Reagan Riley out of bounds.
Okay. 3 minutes to go. Ellison Crouch in now for Reagan Riley. 7-1, Knights on top of the Govs.
All right, we're going to take a quick break for station identification.
You're listening to the RPR Network. FM 94.5, KGWD Sioux Falls, and FM 91.3, KSTJ Hartford. Real Presence Radio, your family of faith and hope.
While we're away there, Hannah Ronsick got the turnover and stole it from the Knights and came it down. Here's Carly up for 2.
Oh.
Bonnie missed it.
That's kind of a circus little shot for Carly. No good, so Pierre has it. It's 7-1 O'Gorman, 4:32 left in the first quarter. And that is almost stolen by Allison Crouch, who just checked in the game.
So that was 2. The last 2 possessions for Pierre, the same thing. They've their passes aren't crisp.
And this O'Gorman defense is very athletic. They can switch 1 through 5, so that makes it, tough on them. They play the zone, but there's so much quickness on this team. Dangerous pass, and that's stolen by Emma. Out to Izzy, out in front of the pack. Izzy Moore, layup is good.
Ooh, that rolled.
I know, I thought she might have overshot it. Gets the friendly roll. And that's almost a steal by Izzy, and it is. Carly has it to Izzy. Carly puts it up, or Izzy puts it up and scores.
Back to back, and we're going to have a timeout by the Pierre Lady Governors. 4:02 to go in the first. Knights 11, Pierre 1. And we'll be back. This 30-second timeout.
For 32 years, the Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota has been helping donors express their gratitude to God for His many blessings by supporting ministries that they designate. Hi, this is Mark Kenzemius. Learn more about how you can leave a legacy of faith by calling 605-988-3788 or visit ccfesd.org. The Catholic Community Foundation, helping people grow deeper in love with Christ by sharing their gifts in gratitude to God.
All right, folks, we are back. You can hear the O'Gorman band in the background. Always do a terrific job, directed by Ben Koch. Girls are back on the court. Knights, quick start, Dan, 11-1.
Yeah, they had like 4 turnovers right in a row there. 2 steals for 4 easy points. I love their press.
Pierre breaks it. Here is Severin for 3, no good. Gronlin with the rebound out to Katie Williams, and Izzy Moore, another steal.
She came in from behind.
Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. Allison Crouch gets it, misses it. Reagan Riley gets the offensive rebound, and she'll pull it back out to Izzy Moore. Pierre probably has, Dan, about 5 or 6 turnovers already?
I'd say 6. So you got the 2 Ronziks.
So
Reagan Riley, Izzy Moore, and Allison Crouch in for the Knights. Oh, nice backwards layup by Izzy. She's got 6 straight points now for the Knights.
And that was Emma Ronsick with the nice assist. And that's stolen again by Hannah Ronsick to Izzy, and she has 8 straight points.
All layups.
This is not how Coach DeBoer wanted the game to start. 15-1 O'Gorman, 3:04 left in the first quarter. Katie Williams breaks the press out to Remington Price. Katie Williams will pull it back out. Let's see if Pierre can get an actual possession here. And they turn it over again. Hannah Ronsick.
She's got some long arms, doesn't she?
She does.
She just reaches out and steals that ball.
I feel like Hannah has grown a couple inches this year, too. She seems a lot taller this year.
Folks, she's a sophomore.
So Emma, step back shot, no good. Rebound by Haley Gronlin, and here comes the Pierre Lady Govs looking for their first field goal of the game, trailing by 14 with 2:28 in the first quarter. Corner is Keenholz over to Katie Williams. Maya Keenholz will penetrate. She'll shoot a jump shot, no good, loose ball.
But I think every single shot for Pierre's been outside the paint.
I think you're right, Dan.
Yeah, every single shot, the Lady Govs. Okay, we got 12's in now. Back in, Thorpe's back in.
And also in is number 3, Jessica Lutmer.
Okay, Izzy Moore's out. Carly Kunkel's back in for Lady Knights. Kunkel, Crouch, 2 Ronziks, and Riley.
And Lutmer in the game with Katie Williams, Keenholz, Thorpe, and Gronlin are your 5 for Pierre. I think that's a travel it is on Maya Keenholz.
3 seniors, a junior, sophomore in for the Knights. Now, if Allison Crouch gets hot, folks, she can light it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls on this team. So there's been 5 different girls this year for O'Gorman has scored double figures. So Emma leads at 19 a game, but there's other girls, Hannah and Izzy and Reagan. And look at Hannah Ronsick all the way, no good. She had some fancy dribbling that time.
Nice move, though. That was a nice move to the basket. I like how she,
it's almost like
a little bit.
It's almost like she's getting her steps down for the triple jump a little bit. And Reagan kind of gets shoved off, no call on Williams. And Knights have out that trapping zone defense up top past the three-point line. Allison Crouch all over Lutmer, needs help, gets it to Katie Williams. Corner is Keenholz, throws it away. Another steal by Hannah Ronsick to Crouch out in front of the pack. She goes all the way in, no good. Emma Ronsick, put back is good.
17-1, minute 12 to go in the first quarter here from Bishop O'Gorman High School.
And there's another steal. This time Crouch takes it away from Williams. Kunkel to Hannah Ronsick. Hannah lays it up and good. Pierre might need another timeout here.
He's going to wait for quarter break. He's got a minute.
So 19-1 on a nightmarish first quarter for the Lady Govs. Here is Lutmer getting pressured by Allison Crouch. Back to Lutmer. I think someone needs to go high post if you're Pierre. There we go. Grunlin.
But it's not there.
Over to Thorpe. Dangerous pass. Katie Williams. Good look down low. Grunlin is, I believe, is that a foul?
Yeah, on Emma, yeah.
So Kenzie Grunlin, the 5'11 junior, averaging 1.5 points a game, will go to the free throw line. Emma Ronsick picks up her first foul. That's the Knights' second team foul.
This will be the fourth free throw attempt for the Pierre Govs.
Grunlin can't hit that one.
They're 1 for 3 from the line. 35.7 seconds.
Izzy Moore coming in the ball game. Reagan Riley coming into the ball game. Or actually, Izzy Moore just came in for Hannah Ronsick.
Yeah.
So one more free throw for Kenzie Grunlin. That's a rainbow, no good. Loose ball. Severin has it, and Cody Severin scores. First basket, field goal for Pierre. 19-3. Here's Carly Kunkel getting pressured by Keenholz. And that's one thing you can't do, Dan. If you can't make any shots, you can't press. So here's the Knights.
Coach DeBoer's not happy. I'm not sure what that was.
So Crouch will shoot the three, no good. Grunlin with the rebound. Pierre has 8 seconds left.
Oh, I know what he's saying, that they're traveling when they're shooting. They're dropping their foot.
So Pierre trying to get a shot before the end of the first quarter. One, and they do not get it. Cody Severin's shot will be after the buzzer. So after one quarter, it's your O'Gorman Knights 19, the Pierre TF Riggs Govs 3. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll be ready for the start of the second quarter.
Ferendorf Family Chiropractic and Wellness is a third-generation chiropractic practice focusing on inspiring patients to take control of their personal health and the health of their families. Dr. Eric Ferendorf is a 99 O'Gorman alum and is a proud third generation of O'Gorman Cathedral High School graduate, following in the footsteps of his grandfather and uncle. Ferendorf Family Chiropractic and Wellness, formerly known as Village Chiropractic Clinic, is located on the northwest corner of 49th Street and Southeastern Avenue. You can reach them at 605-334-8000.
Real Presence Radio will be broadcasting an estimated 42 Sioux Falls O'Gorman girls and boys basketball games in the 2019-2020 season. Tune in to the RPR network on 94.5 FM Sioux Falls, online at yourcatholicradiostation.com, on our free mobile app, and on YouTube at Real Presence Radio Sioux Falls. If your business would like to sponsor our O'Gorman basketball broadcast and have your business's message heard across each of these platforms, contact me, Brett Byler, at 605-670-8333.
And we are back, folks. Second quarter underway. It's the Pierre ball.
And we got number 35, Sophanise Nielsen. She's a senior in for the Knights now.
And Maya Keenholz scores it for Pierre. So they've had baskets on back-to-back possessions. 19-5 Knights.
A little bit of a press.
So it's Hannah Ronsick, Izzy Moore, Carly Kunkel, Soph Nielsen, and Emma Ronsick, your 5. And Moore can't hit the close range bunny. It'll be Pierre ball.
But you know, when the Knights push it down and they drive it down, they take it right to the basket, Pierre can't defend that.
No, they can't. And O'Gorman's is so much longer, too, than Pierre. Here is Thorpe in the corner. Nice dribble drive, and she scores. So Kylie Thorpe.
2 straight baskets for the Govs.
So Kunkel to Nielsen, down low, she misses. Cody Severin rebounds it. Here comes Pierre on a nice little run. Is a 12-point game now. Corner is Price. Kunkel bats it away from Katie Williams. Emma has it to Hannah. Hannah crossover, scoop shot in and out, and there's a foul called.
And she's going the line. She got Emma, Hannah Ronsick, Carly Kunkel, Izzy Moore, and Sophanie Nielsen in for the Knights here to start the second quarter. 4 straight points for the Govs there.
Yes, absolutely. Just trying to add up these points, and Hannah makes the first free throw. Okay, there we go. So Hannah Ronsick has 4 points.
Okay, now Bergen Riley's in now. Sophanese is out.
Bergen, the younger sister of Reagan Riley. Hannah misses the second, and there's Bergen Riley scores it. Bergen is a terrific volleyball player, 6-foot freshman.
All-state first team as a freshman. Kind of unheard of in South Dakota.
Yes.
But we have the talent here at O'Gorman.
So the Govs passing around the perimeter. Here is Price, three-pointer in the corner is good. So Pierre has 7 points in the second quarter in less than 2 minutes of play.
7-2 run here.
So Izzy will switch off with Reagan. She'll go down low to Hannah. Double team to Bergen Riley. Back to Izzy Moore. Here in some man-to-man defense. Reagan over to Emma.
Oh, she missed Hannah inside. Now
Hannah gets it. She's rejected by Thorpe. They're going to say it's off of Hannah, so it'll be pure ball.
Wow, but Hannah was open on that first one. They missed that.
They made a nice recovery. Pierre did on the second one, and Thorpe was there to kind of swat that ball away. Must have been off of Hannah's leg.
Okay, 7-2 run now for the Lady Govs to see what they can do in this next possession.
They throw it away. Reagan Riley with her second steal. She'll push it up the front court. Seems like Pierre's just getting to go a little bit too fast on that press.
It kind of gets away from them.
Like they'll break it, but then instead of just pulling it back out, they'll turn it over. And Hannah Ronsick with a three-pointer.
25-10, 5:30 to go in half.
Severin to Williams. Keenholz thought about the three, drives all the way in. Emma blocks it. Price in the corner will hit the three.
Oh, they can shoot the trees. Wow.
So
Pierre's got the outside shots.
So Remy Price has hit 2 3-pointers.
They got nothing inside. They're gonna shoot from the outside.
So Emma cross court to Reagan, to Izzy, top of the key, 17 on the shot clock. Emma posting up. We'll get it to Hannah. Hannah dribbles it in all the way. Right-handed scoop shot is good. Hannah Ronsick. Terrific game so far by the 5'10 sophomore. Here is Kaylee Thorpe.
She's got 11 on the night so far.
Oh, excuse me, Dan. And that's a miss by Thorpe. No foul call. O'Gorman shoots it down the court. Izzy catches up to it. Hannah has it, and Hannah scores again. So she has 13 now. 29-13 O'Gorman. Price over to Severin. The Thorpe. Dangerous pass, and Remy Price led up the ladder and caught that in front of the O'Gorman bench.
Wow.
She was all 5'4" to get that one. Here is Severin, hits the back of the backboard. That's out of bounds.
Yep. Okay, in for the Knights. Back in is Carly Kunkel and Ellison Crouch, and Izzy and Bergen Riley are going to take a breather. So we got Emma, Hannah, Ellison Crouch, Carly Kunkel, and Reagan Riley in for the Knights. 3:55, 29-13. O'Gorman's up, second quarter.
So Price, Severin, Thorpe, Grunlin, and we have a new Gov in for the first time is number 21, Avery Kaiser, making her first appearance for Coach DeBoer. Here is Emma. Crossover, step back shot, no good. Reagan Riley offensive rebound. Fouled shot is no good, but Reagan will get 2 free throws.
So this is our third attempt for the night. We're 2 for 2.
That's as good a percentage as you can get, Dan.
I want to keep it that way, Brett. Oh!
You jinxed it. The old announcer jinxed.
You said it.
So Reagan misses the first.
Okay. Who's in? Bergen Riley's in. Hannah Ronsick's out. Hannah leaves 13 points, leading the night so far.
Second one is no good by Reagan. So Dan jinxed her, and she missed them both. So here comes Pierre. 29-13, 3:27 left, second quarter. From O'Gorman High School. Cody Severin cross court. That's, I believe, off of Kunkel.
It'll be pure ball right in front of the Knights bench.
Knights looking for their 5th straight win to start their season. Pierre 4-2 right now on a 4-game winning streak. Gronlund looking for help. Gets it to Severin. Going to penetrate, kick it back out to Kaylee Thorpe. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Thorpe down low, nice pass to Gronlund, but Emma Ronsick another block.
Is that about 4 blocks?
Yeah.
3 or 4?
3, I think, for Emma. She floats it up and in.
Emma. 6 points of the night for Emma.
Actually, I believe she has 8 tonight. So here is Pierre, top of the key. Kaiser, guarded by Bergen Riley. Kick out to Kaylee Thorpe, misses. Loose ball. And they will stay with Pierre, I believe.
Yep, Pierre's got it. Izzy Moore's back in. Bergen Riley, Emma Ronzick, Allison Crouch, Izzy Moore, and Carly Kunkel in. 2:35 in the half.
31-13 Knights. Pierre's got a little bit more offense here in the second quarter, but defensively, O'Gorman hasn't been able to stop the Knights.
I noticed Coach DeBoer is not standing so much. That first quarter, he was livid, but he kind of mellowed out here the second quarter.
They're going to call the double dribble on Izzy Moore. I don't know about that one. That could have been either way, I guess. So turnover.
I'll give it to him. She was going away from us.
So it'll be the Lady Govs ball with Keenholz over to Katie Williams. Gronlund posting up, back out to Thorpe. Carly went for the steal, and she got some ball and some arm. Only the 3rd team foul for O'Gorman. Not many fouls called in this game. 3 for O'Gorman and 2 for Pierre.
Let's not jinx that either.
If it was an O'Gorman boys game, there'd be more fouls.
I'm going to tell Roby you said that.
Here is Pierre stuck in the corner is Gronlund. Over to Thorpe. Wild floater, no good. She gets her offensive rebound and will pull it back out to Keenholz. Pierre plays hard, that's definitely for sure. A little vertically challenged, though. Here is Thorpe. Carly Kunkel with the steal, and she's either fouled or traveled or a jump ball.
Yeah, because they both had possession. I thought they were going to call Carly for traveling there. But
I did too, actually.
Jump ball, Knights possession. Bergen Riley checks out. Hannah Ronzick's back in.
So Hannah has a game-high 13 so far. Sister Emma has 8 to lead the Knights.
Izzy's got 8.
As a team, you always like to, Dan, end the halves on good notes. You know, try to get a little run at the end of each half or quarter. Let's see what the Knights can do. Last minute 27.
Oh!
And Carly Kunkel will give them 3 more points from the corner.
First points of the night for the senior, 5'6" senior, Carly Kunkel.
Ooh, dangerous pass, and Hannah Ronsick with a steal. Hannah's out in front of the pack. Hannah will scoop it up and in. 15 points for Hannah Ronsick. Ooh, looked like that might almost be a steal by Crouch, but did not get it. Here with the ball, trailing 36-13, 50 seconds left here in the first half. Gronlund out to Severin. Hannah tips it out of bounds.
You know, Pierre's only scored 10 points ahead. That 7-2 run, all of a sudden he just went flat, and they changed. You notice that?
Yeah.
It's really, they came out strong that start of that second quarter, and then boom,
Well, they had 7 points about 90 seconds there.
Yeah.
Here is Keenholz, cut off by Emma.
Ooh.
Fires it out to Thorpe. And that ball goes into the O'Gorman bench.
How many times has Hannah caused that tonight? Wow.
So there's 2 seconds, Dan, on the shot clock for Pierre. Let's see if they know that. Keenholz looking for someone to throw it to. Williams back to Keenholz. That's a shot clock violation.
They weren't paying attention. They didn't know it.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
They didn't even make an attempt to shoot.
So the Knights will be able to hold for the final shot if they want. There's no shot clock, 24 on the game clock. So Carly Kunkel will just kind of walk it up the front court, guarded by Cody Severin. 14 seconds now. Carly over corner is Riley past the three-point line. Emma's top of the key to Izzy. Emma going to be double teamed. She posted up. She'll go with the left hand. No good. Loose ball to Pierre with 2.2 seconds left. Good double team on Emma that time by the Govs.
But, she still took it to the basket. And I thought maybe she got fouled.
So Severin will try to shoot it. Reagan Riley almost got a little bit too close for comfort that time, but the half will end with that note, though. O'Gorman Knights looking all but the number one team in state with a terrific performance, up 36-13 over the Pierre Govs. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have the Knights halftime show brought to you by Jeff Gillen with your Knights of Columbus Insurance.
Do you have daily pain and discomfort that includes headaches, neck and back pain, and arm and leg numbness? Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic provides gentle adjusting, x-ray evaluation, rehabilitation, and massage therapy to treat these symptoms. Hagan Chiropractic Clinic is located on 14th and Cliff, 6 blocks north of Avera Hospital.
Hi, this is Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic. Don't say ouch, call me at 361-OUCH.
Pregnant, one word, many emotions. Sioux Falls Catholic Family Services is ready to support you by providing free and confidential counseling to birth parents regardless of faith or ethnic origin. For more information, to speak with a pregnancy counselor, or to schedule an appointment, call Catholic Family Services at 605-988-3775 or email cfs@sfcatholic.org.
Your family is depending on you to provide financial security for them. The Knights of Columbus can help you with insurance solutions such as disability income, long-term care, both term and whole life, annuities, retirement, and estate planning services. Join the Knights of Columbus today at kofc.org/join us for access to all these insurance services. Call Jeff Gillen at 605-759-7204. That's 605-759-7204.
From the Real Presence Radio Network, welcome to the O'Gorman Knights Halftime Show, brought to you by your Knights of Columbus field agent for Sioux Falls and the Southeast South Dakota area, Jeff Gillen.
All right, Dan Johnson, we are at halftime. We have some kids, one kid actually, Izzy Moore's little sister, shooting on the court. And the O'Gorman Knights with a big first half, leading 36-13 over the Pierre Govs. Want to do a quick score update I just found on Twitter. John Winkler actually is announcing the game for 1240 KCCR at Pierre. O'Gorman boys leading Pierre 20-4 after one quarter. Okoye has 7 points for the night. So Coach Roby's boys playing very good out in Pierre. You never know how that's going to go. Pierre's a tough place, a long bus trip up there. So coming off a high with a win against Yankton, and then maybe looking forward to the Roosevelt game, but they've came out strong, so the boys lead 20-4.
Well, if their basketball team is anything like their football team, that's pretty salty. But they usually, Pierre sometimes can be a hard place to play.
It can be, yes.
It's got a different atmosphere, just like Yankton does, and stuff. But Pierre is one of the ones in the state that it's a great place to go.
And that community, Dan, they really come out and support Pierre. I mean, that gym is packed with green.
It is. Yes.
So, terrific first half for the O'Gorman girls, up 36-13. Got out to a 19-3 lead after one quarter. Kind of continued a little bit of a lull in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter, but other than that, O'Gorman really played well. What's your biggest takeaway in the first half, Dan?
Hannah runs it. Right now, I don't like to say it, but she can do nothing wrong. She's out there. She's going for that ball. She's scoring. She's leading right now with 15. And she's attacking that ball. Every time it comes down to defense, she stretches her arm out. She must have a, 6.5-foot wingspan? I mean, what is Hannah?
She's listed at 6'1". Wait, that's Emma. Hannah is 5'10".
5'10".
Yeah.
Okay. She must have like a 6'4" wingspan when she puts her arms out. She's quick. She knows, I just love for her being a sophomore. I just love the way she plays. She knows where the ball's at on the court all the time.
And expect her in this summer or even next year to get a lot of looks by colleges for basketball. It'll be interesting to see. And she reminds me of a defensive back out there, just how she kind of just lurks and then just gets in front of the ball. And once she catches it, you're not going to catch her going the other way.
And she sneaks up, and then Izzy Moore's another one. I mean, you got to look at Izzy. She came up there with a couple of steals from behind. She's know where the ball was, too, on the court. And Izzy's got, 8 points? Carly's got 3 points, but, points isn't everything. She's playing a great defense. So it's like really all around, Allison's getting in there and stuff. So it's really everybody, they're meshing. That's what's the good thing. They're coming together, playing the team. They're attacking the ball. That's what you need. And they're handling, Pierre's not putting much ball pressure on for our keys of victory. Handle Pierre's ball pressure. I don't really think they're not putting much pressure. They can handle it. No problem. Pierre's not putting that much pressure on. They are, but they're taking it.
Well, and what Pierre likes to do, Dan, is they like to press you, get up on you. But the problem with that is you can't press if you can't make any baskets.
Correct.
So in the first quarter, Dan, they made one basket, and that's with about 10 seconds left. So that kind of throws away your game plan defensively a little bit. Offensively, Dan, what do you like for O'Gorman offensively?
Offensively, I just love the way they're coming together. Like I said, meshing team-wise. But it's the all-around, everybody's getting the ball, everybody's shooting and stuff. I really liked but Hannah Rondra's really sticking out to me tonight. Okay, another update. Halfway through the second, 29-9 now in Pierre.
Okay.
So I'm getting my sources are finally getting to me.
I did ask you. You always have sources. Are they sleeping? Are they sleeping tonight, or where are they at?
When I texted, I'm like, "What's going on? Give me an update. Come on, folks."
So the scoring for O'Gorman: 15 for Emma, 15 for Hannah, 8 for Emma, 3 for Carly. And then we have 2 from Bergen Riley. For Pierre, they have 6 from Remy Price, 3 from Kaylee Thorpe, 2 from Cody Severin, and 2 from Maya Keenholz. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and we're going to tell you what O'Gorman Knight girls basketball player just committed to a college here in Sioux Falls. You'll find that out after the break.
Jardine Construction is a general contractor of custom homes, remodeling, and commercial construction. Jardine Construction works in close cooperation with project owners and customers when developing a plan for a building or home. Jardine Construction has lots available in Sioux Falls, Hartford, and Humboldt. John can be reached at 605-231-0830 and Tom at 605-261-6174.
Community. It's at the heart of everything we do at First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. From supporting area athletics to funding academic scholarships, we continually seek new ways to improve and strengthen communities we serve. At the heart of these communities are people, our customers, and our employees. We work hard to ensure our customers are successful and our communities thrive. It's the Premier way. It's what community banking is all about. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. Locally grown, nationally known.
And welcome back to the night's halftime show. And we had an O'Gorman girls basketball player.
Who's that?
I teased it. Do you want to make a guess, Dan, or do you already know who it is?
Well, I know who it is. Come on. I follow Twitter. I follow Twitter to hear these things.
Phil, do you want to let the people know, Dan?
This week came out that Izzy Moore, she's number 13 with 8 points tonight, committed to University of Sioux Falls as a junior.
And it's nice. I kind of like that because then you don't have to stress out and wait. And if you know where you want to go, you can make the decision early, and then you can just focus on.
Well, it's the pressure. I mean, that's what you hear. A lot of these kids are. So many coaches want these good athletes, and and so it's like I like it where they can come out and say, "Hey, leave me alone. I'm going to go here." Sure, there's no letter of intent. They can't do that until a certain part of their senior year and everything. But at least they can get everybody know that. Leave me alone. Look at Matt Morris for Yankton. He said he wanted to go to Wisconsin. Everybody's backed off, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Once you say that, they're done. Pressure's off, and he can go out and have a great season.
And one girl we haven't mentioned, she committed, it's a different sport about a month ago, was Reagan Riley, a junior, committed to North Dakota State for volleyball. So I don't think we've mentioned that during our broadcast. So Reagan.
That's the Bison, though, Brett.
She's going to be a Bison. I
got to talk to her.
Yeah, you'll have to have a talk with Reagan. She should have went to USD, I think.
Now, I saw I was coming back from Yankton today, and I saw a truck on the interstate all decked out with Bison. So they must be heading south for the big game this weekend.
Yeah, are they still playing that down in Frisco, Texas, I think?
I believe so.
So again, congratulations, Izzy Moore committing to USF.
Yeah.
Reagan Riley last month committing to NDSU to continue their athletic career in college.
And Emma's going to Creighton.
So
anyway, the Inside O'Gorman brought to you by Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools. Our 6 elementary schools, junior high, and high school exemplify gospel values, strong student achievement, and community service. Each and every school dedicated to a mission of forming a community of faith and learning by promoting a Catholic way of life through gospel values and academic excellence.
All right, thank you very much, Dan. And tonight's halftime show for Sioux Falls O'Gorman Knights has been brought to you by Jeff Gillen, your Knights of Columbus field agent for Sioux Falls and Southeast South Dakota area. Jeff can be reached at 605-759-7204. Knights of Columbus Insurance. Thank you, Mr. Gillen.
Okay, I got a halftime from Pierre. The 3-2 Knights over Pierre right now, 37-9 at the half.
Ooh.
In Pierre.
Wow.
Boys AA.
So both the O'Gorman boys and girls very dominant first halves against Pierre respectively. Here is Izzy Moore after the turnover in the first possession by Coach DeBoer's Lady Govs. Actually, Dan, Hannah Ronsick's outscored Pierre so far this game, 15-13.
I wasn't going to mention that during the halftime.
And Izzy Moore is in double figures, as we just talked about Izzy going to USF, and she hits the three. She has 11.
Starting lineups in for the Knights, 39-13 with that three from Izzy.
So let's see if Pierre can have a more productive second half offensively than the first. In low is Thorpe. Will pull it back out, tipped away by Carly Kunkel. And the balls O'Gorman doesn't even steal, Dan. They get so many deflections defensively. It feels like, if that was a stat to keep, it'd be interesting to ask Coach Colzer after a game is how many deflections you get defensively. And Katie Williams scores for Pierre.
Hey, I got to give a shot. Izzy Moore here. She's number 13, 17 guard, wants to play college basketball and have a big family, she says. Her mom's or her grandma's favorite food is scalloped potatoes and ham. Oh, baby, love that. And she gives a shout-out to her family in Pierre and Rapid City and her awesome Aunt Katie. Hope you're listening, awesome Aunt Katie.
And I think they just got Emma for a travel on her awesome spin move to the basket, but they said she took one too many steps. So, and we have something to look forward to Thursday night, Dan. Coach Roby got me the O'Gorman boys sheets yesterday, so we can hear about O'Gorman boys players just like we heard about Izzy. Coach Roby laughed and said, Brett, I got something for you. I've been meaning to give this to you. I keep forgetting. So
you're right. It's only been a month. I got to give Coach Roby a little static, folks.
So we got a referee timeout right now. So maybe they weren't ready. I'm trying to figure out why you stopped the play. So Pierre inbounds the ball under the Knights hoop with 23 seconds on the shot clock.
That's what he said, 23 put up.
Okay.
I was wondering who
Gotcha.
his fingers.
So nice little drive by Kaylee Thorpe, but her left-handed layup's no good. Reagan Riley will push it up to Carly Kunkel, who's cut off by Gronlund. Kunkel back out to Riley. Kunkel in the corner. Takes two dribbles and will look for some help right now. Reset the offense.
15 on the clock.
Carly dribbling to the corner to Hannah, to Emma. Down low, Kunkel open. She's in the land of the trees. No good. Loose ball. What do we get?
It'd be Pierre ball.
Pierre ball, okay.
That's the longest we've had the ball.
Yeah.
That's the farthest we've taken a shot clock down all game, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And that was down to what, about 4 or 5?
4 or 5 seconds. So Pierre's kind of changing a few things up.
And what's interesting is, and I just remembered this talking to Coach DeBoer a couple hours ago before the game, Pierre would like to take up a lot of shot clock if they can offensively. The problem with that is they just keep turning it over. So you can't take up time offensively and slow the game down if you can't control the ball. And that's another basket, this time by Cody Severin.
She's averaging 9.7 points a game.
And that's Severin. That's a very popular Pierre name. A lot of athletes by that. I'm sure she's one of a group of, but I mean, there's the Severin who played basketball at SDSU a few years ago. That's just kind of a common Pierre name. And that's knocked away by Williams. Reagan Riley has it. Izzy Moore way past the three-point line as the shot clock's running down.
10 seconds.
Izzy for three, nothing but nylon, Dan.
2 or 3 pointers by Izzy. 14 now for Izzy Moore.
This Knights team offensively, they can hit you from outside, hit you from inside, hit you from mid-range. They're very proficient. Here is Gronlund, no good. Rebounds her own shot. Back out to Keenholz for three is short. Reagan Riley with the rebound.
Oh, Izzy was coming down. She didn't see her.
Hannah, now they see her. Izzy all the way. Shot is no good. Loose ball. Cody Severin has it. Katie Williams out in front of the pack, but Hannah Ronsick and Riley are back. Remy Price for three is good.
And Pierre wants to call the timeout here, Brett. 42-20, 4:20 in the third quarter, and we got a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Value Visor helps people and businesses discover, improve, and get the value from their businesses. With multi-certified valuation and mergers and acquisition advisors, they understand the complexities of valuations and negotiating in the mergers and acquisitions marketplace. For more information, you can contact Jameson Rounds, managing partner of Value Visor, at 605-370-6931 or online at valuevisor.com. Real estate through Murphy Business, Dakota Lakes.
And we are back here at Bishop O'Gorman Catholic High School. Lady Knights 42, Pierre Governor Ladies 20. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Score at half was 36-13. Oh, it's Hannah's birthday today. We just got text. Well, God bless her. Happy birthday. She's having a great game.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Hannah Ronsick.
Well, I won't sing to her.
Yeah, please don't.
You've never heard me sing.
So the birthday girl all the way, and she's going to get a charge.
Oh, darn. Darn. She gets a charge there.
So Hannah Ronsick, the birthday girl, has 15 points right now. For the Knights, they're up 42-20. And that freshman, Remy Price, who we've talked about, she's hit 3 3-pointers for Pierre tonight, leads them with 9. So give her another year or two, and she's already a good player, but could be a really special player.
She's short, little feisty thing, though.
Yeah.
She's got the – oh, Pierre turns it over.
Pierre playing hot potato with the ball.
She wants to go. Yeah, that name you're going to remember.
So the Knights have their starting 4, and then they have Allison Crouch on. So Reagan Riley is out, Crouch is in, and the other 4, the Ronsicks, Carly, and Izzy are in. Here's Emma down low, and is that a foul or just out of bounds?
No, she's going to the line.
So Grunland with the foul.
See how Ellison just kind of dumped it to her like that? Great assist and up, and she got fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2.
I rely on Dan for those underneath the basket because I'm kind of blocked off, folks, where my view is, and Emma makes the free throw. So Emma Ronsick will have one more. He's kind of looking at Izzy Moore as she switched sides there on the free throw line. So Emma, one more free throw. Second one is up and nothing but net. So 10 points for Emma. So we have 3 Knights, Dan, in double figures. 15 for Hannah, 14 for Izzy, and 10 for Emma. Here is Katie Williams breaking the press over to Grunland, and she doesn't really look to shoot too much, does Grunland, and that's out of bounds. So
she passed it to her. She wasn't even looking for it.
No, she had her back turned.
Yeah, it was like they got to communicate. Pierre's got to get in sync and learn each other better a little bit more, and that's just my observation from Pierre right now. Pierre's a good team, but they're not playing together. They're just throwing the ball, and they're not even knowing where the person's at.
And this is actually Pierre's only their second road game of the year. They've been at home pretty much the whole season so far. So a steal. Here comes Price.
She bounced it off her foot.
Three-pointer. Oh, almost a friendly roll by Keenholz, and that'll be a foul, I think, on Reagan Riley as she trips up Cody Severin over by the Pierre bench.
You're steal, but the ball, Izzy bounced it off her foot and rolled and got away from her.
So we have a new Lady Gov in the game. Let's see. I'm trying to see who that is now.
Is that Thorpe?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's 12. This is my trifocals.
Oh, Emma with the steal. Here comes Emma all the way, and she's cut off. Loose ball picked up by Reagan Riley to Hannah Ronsick. Short. Emma gets the rebound, and she's fouled, and she scores.
And she's going to go to the line for 1.
That's some strength by Emma Ronson. She just hit hard.
She just stayed with it and took it up.
So Emma showing off the weight room strength that time. I'm sure she spent some time in there this summer.
Maybe like John Kunkel and the boys down there. Jacob Bird showing her how to lift weights. A couple of football players. Liam Sorensen I see down there. Waschenberger.
So Emma has the old-fashioned three-point play. She has 13 points. 3 away from tying Jess Miras for second all-time in scoring at O'Gorman. We had the pleasure of watching Jess play her senior year at O'Gorman, which is our first year covering the Knights 6 years ago. And there is Grunland, shoots the ball for the first time tonight and makes it.
Yeah, because she graduated 5 years. Yeah, 5.
That was a 14-15 season. So here is Reagan Riley over to Isabel Moore in the corner. Izzy loses it, regains possession. Allison Crouch in the corner for 3 is good. Knights reigning three-pointers. Allison Crouch's first basket of the game. The lefty scores it. 50-22, O'Gorman up with a minute 53 in the third quarter from O'Gorman High School. Knights have led from start to finish in this ball game. They've just been dominant, and Severin's shot is no good. Emma Ronsick throws it to Izzy Moore. Izzy all the way, loses it, and we'll see.
It'll be Pierre ball.
Okay.
No, it's going to be O'Gorman ball. Allison Crouch, she wants to do a double major in Spanish and bio, and she wants to study abroad. I'm like, whoa, you go, girl. Her mom's or grandma's favorite home-cooked meal is turkey.
Ooh, I like turkey. I bet she enjoys Thanksgiving. Here is Reagan Riley out to Emma Ronsick, who's guarded by Grunland. Emma, some fancy dribbling, loses it. Gets it back, goes over to Carly. Bergen Riley to Reagan. Emma's triple teamed. Carly for 3, short. Reagan Riley, another offensive rebound. Emma for 3, no good. And we're going to get Bergen Riley with the push.
Wow, that's only what?
Is that going to be the third team foul or fourth for O'Gorman?
That's what I'm just.
They haven't changed. Third team foul.
Yeah.
And also 2 team fouls on Pierre. Here is Kaylee Thorpe. Nice penetration dish. Severin straight on three-pointer, a little short. Offensive rebound back out to Williams. To Thorpe. Reset the shot clock. Kaylee Thorpe over to Haley Grunland. Short. Severin another offensive rebound that did not hit the rim. And she is fouled. This time Katie Williams by the Knights. So good hustle on that possession by Pierre, getting a couple extra basket opportunities. And Katie Williams, the 5'11 junior, going to the free throw line, fouled by Allison Crouch.
50-22, under a minute here in the third.
Williams in and out. Pierre's not shooting those free throws very well. I don't think they've been there much, but they haven't made very low percentage. So Katie will have one more.
I think that's 1 for 5.
And makes that one. So that's 33% if you're correct, which is now 2 for 6.
2 for 6, yep.
My Newcastle, Nebraska math can figure that one out. 50-23 Knights.
Thought you were Laurel.
No, that's where my mom teaches.
Oh.
And there's a foul by, I believe, Thorpe. Shout out to my mom. She had back surgery on the 19th of December, doing a lot better, and I think she might end up going back to school later this week.
That was on Litmere, number 3.
So Litmere with her first foul. Emma posting up, down low, good drop step, spin move, and score. That's almost unstoppable, Dan, with Emma getting it that deep in the paint.
She leads with 15 now.
So Pierre.
About a second difference on the shot clock.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, there's probably no need to hold for the shot. You're just trying to score if you're the Lady Govs. And that's the 4th block by Emma tonight, and we have a foul, I think, on Carly that time.
Carly reaching in. It should be her second. Oh.
You're correct,
yeah,
Mr. Johnson.
See, my math isn't too bad.
20 seconds left. Pierre with the ball, trailing 52-23. We'll see if we can get an update on the boys' game at the quarter break. And Cody Severin drills the corner 3. O'Gorman boys were leading by a lot to a little at halftime up in Pierre. 7 seconds left. Knights with the ball. Kunkel with 4. She'll dribble past the three-point line, middle of the court, spin, travels, or fouled, and she's travels. And that's how the third quarter will end. O'Gorman has doubled up here, 52-26 here at O'Gorman High School. We're going to take a break, folks, and when we come back, we'll have the fourth quarter coming up in 60.
At McGuire Iron, we protect and store quality water for people and communities across the country. We are family-owned and operated and have been building and maintaining America's water tower infrastructure for over 100 years. We pride ourselves on using faith principles in our business practices every day. This deep faith in the church is why we support the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic School System. From all of us at McGuire Iron and the Jones family, we wish all O'Gorman students and student athletes good luck this year.
Did you know you can listen to the RPR network when you're on the go? Just search for Real Presence Radio in your app store. Listen live to any station across the network at any time, so you can stay connected to your local community from wherever you are. Plus, if you miss a program, the Real Presence Radio app is your one-stop shop for local and national podcasts, including our signature show, Real Presence Live. The Real Presence Radio app, with you every step of your faith journey.
All right, we are ready for the fourth quarter. The home team, O'Gorman Knights, up 52-26 on the visitors from Pierre. Knights ball.
And the birthday girl and her sister both have 15.
So we have both Ronsicks, both Rileys, and Emma Rosick is now alone in second place all-time scorer with 18.
18 tonight with Emma so far. Oh!
Emma
nice.
With a steal. Ooh, out of bounds.
Nice try, though. Nice block. She got the block, and she stepped out of bounds to throw it back.
As a coach, you love to see out of timeouts or quarter breaks a play like that to Emma to score. Great look, kind of the elevator screen play, and Emma has 18. So 18 for Emma, 15 for Hannah, and 14 for Izzy. That's a block by Emma. Remy Price ran in there, could not score. Remy will go back out to the three-point line. I think she traveled, she did.
Yep.
Did we get an update, Dan, from your sources for the boys' game? Hate to put you on the spot like that.
I just texted the source again.
Okay.
And he hasn't.
We'll see in the next 7:20 if you get an update.
They haven't responded yet.
Ooh, almost threw it into the referee. Oh, that's almost that is a steal by Katie Williams, and Carly Kunkel and Izzy Moore about double kind of sandwiched old Remy Price that time, and we'll give the foul. I think it was on Carly.
Carly, her third. So 16 fouls. So now Pierre's going to go on the line in the next foul. So that's.
If you want to, yeah, go ahead, Dan.
55-26.
You want to watch and listen to the video stream, you can find it on Real Presence Radio Sioux Falls on YouTube. You can also watch after the game tonight. If you miss it, you can re-listen and watch this terrific performance by O'Gorman. An excellent commentary by Dan and myself. Here is the Pierre Govs with 14 on the shot clock and Kaylee Thorpe. Nice drive by Kaylee, and she scores over Izzy.
Now I like what Emma did. Emma kind of backs up there because she's going to let her take it. She doesn't want to get in foul trouble. Emma's got one, but that's just smart basketball, in my opinion. So when you're up like this, it's a close game. You're going to defend a little bit more.
Absolutely. So 5 points now for Kaylee Thorpe. Emma Ronsik, nice move, gets some space. Three-pointer, no good. Price rebounds it. Remy Price, the leading scorer for Pierre as a freshman, averaged about 12 a game. I think that's off Severin, and it is.
Price, the head of the Highway Patrol is Price, Colonel Price. I wonder if that's a relation. I don't know I just know the name.
Right.
I bet, yeah.
So we have now a sub, Allison Crouch, in for Reagan Riley. So we have Carly Kunkel, both Ronsiks, Izzy Moore, and Allison Crouch. Now Hannah Ronsik will drill the three.
Oh, she's going after her sister.
So they both have 18 points. Yeah.
On my birthday, you're going to outdo me.
I wonder what Emma got Hannah for her birthday.
Yeah. We'll have to ask.
So here is Kaylee Thorpe, another nice drive, and Emma Ronsick, another block. Izzy out in front is Carly. Catches up with it, loses her balance, misses it. But Hannah Ronsick jogging in the spot. She misses it, and she is fouled on her second attempt. Carly, that time, it kind of got her a little bit too far underneath the hoop.
But you see that determination in her face when she's going up for the ball? I love it. The face that she made. I wish you could zoom in on it and take it back. It was like determination.
Carly needed some arms a little bit like Hannah Ronsick, length arms to complete that play. Hannah makes the free throw. That foul was on Grunlin, her third.
Okay, Bergen Riley's in now. Izzy Moore's out.
A lot of these girls, Dan, after about another minute, we're probably not going to see a lot of these starters anymore with a 31-point lead right now. Hannah Ronsick is up to 20, which is her new career high. So Hannah Ronsick, 20 points tonight. Nice drive by Katie Williams. Can't connect. Emma Ronsick rebounds it. She is going to get double teamed, it looks like, in front of the student section. Gets it to Bergen Riley.
Coach is saying push it, push it, push it.
Hannah Ronsick to Kunkel. Carly way out there is good.
Carly Kunkel, that was way over on Sycamore. Brett.
There you go.
That was far east Sycamore.
57th and Sycamore. So Carly, she was way out there like Dan said. So that's Carly's second three. She starts making threes like that, it's over.
Wow, it's over anyway.
Well,
excuse me, I didn't mean to.
So Williams going to go around Bergen out to Grunlin. High arcing rainbow, no good. Emma has it. Knights looking to break. Hannah Ronsick all the way, no good. Loose ball, fight for it. Grunlin has it. Knights still pushing, still playing hard. Here is Price, scores it on the floater.
Wow, I like that young lady. She's, as a freshman, you got Hannah as a sophomore, a little Price for Pierre as a freshman. She's going to be.
And I heard Sioux Falls Washington has a couple of really good freshman girls as well. Here is Hannah, and she scores it. Nice little give and go. Good pass by Allison Crouch.
That's right. Okay, update. My sources came through, Brett.
Okay.
They must have heard us. 53-23 at the end of 3.
So 30-point lead for the O'Gorman boys.
Yeah.
So they're going to go to 4-2 on the season. That'll be 3 straight wins for Coach Roby's bunch.
We got a big game coming up this week, though.
Oh, Roosevelt. That'll be a dynamic game at the Pentagon Thursday night. Here is Katie Williams is blocked by Bergen Riley. Loose ball. Grunlin has it. Ball did not hit the rim. Here is Severin. Still doesn't hit the rim. Airballs it. Here is Kunkel out in front of the pack. Carly flips it up and no good.
Darn. But look how Kunkel came right back from underneath here in baseline, took off running, tried to get the ball from behind.
Carly just needed to spin it a little bit more the other way that time. Here
drive and determination by Carly Kunkel.
Here is Pierre now, going to slow it up a little bit, going to go down low to Grunlin. Backdoor, and Thorpe is blocked by Emma. I think it might have been off of Hannah's foot, but they're going to give it to O'Gorman.
Okay, we got Sophanese Nielsen in, Reagan Riley, and Izzy Moore's in. Kunkel and Emma and Hannah Ronsick are both out for the night. So
Emma leaves with 18. Hannah leaves with 22. Izzy is still in there with 14. Carly has 6. She's off the bench now. Izzy over to Reagan, to Allison Crouch. Soph Nielsen with it. Nice movement around the perimeter. Allison Crouch's three's no good. Bergen Riley fighting with Katie Williams for the ball.
Pure ball.
Jump ball, pure ball. Pierre's going to bring in a couple of subs now.
Who's that, 43?
So we have Emily Lingle. Also number 24 is Lainey Stevens. Number 11 for Pierre is Carly Natvig. So they've kind of got their bench.
Lingo, though, that's a peer name for ladies basketball. Steph Pollock and Katie Lingo, they were stars in Pierre, how many years ago? 9, 10 years
Before
ago?
I was up here.
And they both went on to play at State. So that's basketball lady name from Pierre. Steph and Katie Lingo, them two girls can play ball.
Izzy out in front of the pack, misses the layup.
Sophanese in with the underneath with the rebounding up. The 5'9" senior in.
So Soph gets the basket. So
yes.
now we have Ellie Thee Abby Herricks are in the game. So the bench have cleared for both of these squads now in the last 2:11 from O'Gorman High School. Knight 67, Pierre 30. Shout out to Vinny on the PA tonight, doing a terrific job.
He's a Pierre boy.
Yeah, he is.
Vinny Olsen. Vernon Riley gets called for the foul on the back.
I can't see if Vinny's wearing shorts. I don't think the guy owns a pair of pants. It might be below zero out. He's out there in shorts and a T-shirt.
Well, you remember when Brookings for the state football title, we forgot we won that, didn't we? Yeah. I did say that. And he's in shorts.
So Avery Kaiser makes the free throw. The foul that time was on Bergen. Riley here second.
Hannah Friedman now in, number 33, the 5'10 sophomore in. And Allison Crouch is out for the night. She leads with 3 points.
So good job by Avery Kaiser. She makes both free throws. 67-32. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Knights will move to 5-0 on the season. Pierre will fall at 4-3. Some fancy dribbling by Ellie Thee that time.
This Friedman, she's 5'10", and she's a sophomore. Watch her grow here in the next year or two.
So
There's
here
another name to watch.
Abby Herricks now, 15 on shot clock. She is tied up that time.
O'Gorman ball, jump ball, O'Gorman.
That time by Carly Natvig. So it'll be 13 on the shot clock. Thee with it. Soph Nielsen with it, dribbling in. Thought about shooting the three. Almost threw it away. Bergen Riley, no good. Lingo with the rebound.
And little Ellie Thee, I know her Grandma Muggsy. I hope she's listening. Got to give it out to shout to Grandma Muggs.
So Lingo looking for help. Over to Kaiser. Shot no good. Rebound by Nielsen.
Oh, look at that. Friedman's wide open. Here she comes
Friedman
in
out in front of the pack. Makes the layup.
And there's her grandma and her aunt and uncle sitting over there. They're cheering.
It's always fun to see those sub-varsity, freshmen, sophomores get in the game and score a basket in the last couple minutes. Kind of a big joy for them. And these are the girls we'll see in a couple years playing varsity a lot.
And the parents and the grandparents sitting over here, I know a lot of them, and they're just smiling from ear to ear when they can see their daughter come off the bench and play.
Natvig with the steal. She's going to go all the way and score. So nice job by Carly Natvig. It's 69-32 Knights. Final 18 seconds of the ball game, and Ellie Thee is just going to bring it back out to the top and run out the clock, I'm guessing, with some dribbling. Over to Bergen Riley, and she's just going to hold it. 4-3. 2-1 as the Knights crowd will applaud. And O'Gorman, impressive again tonight. 69-34 with their fifth win of the season, beating the Pierre Govs, who fall to 4-3 on the season. We're going to take a break, and coming up next is the Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic Knights Locker Room Show.
Your family is depending on you to provide financial security for them. The Knights of Columbus can help you with insurance solutions such as disability income, long-term care, both term and whole life, annuities, retirement, and estate planning services. Join the Knights of Columbus today at kofc.org/join us for access to all these insurance services. Call Jeff Gillen at 605-759-7204. That's 605-759-7204.
Real Presence Radio will be broadcasting an estimated 42 Sioux Falls O'Gorman girls and boys basketball games in the 2019-2020 season. Tune in to the RPR Network on 94.5 FM Sioux Falls, online at yourcatholicradiostation.com, on our free mobile app, and on YouTube at Real Presence Radio Sioux Falls. If your business would like to sponsor our O'Gorman basketball broadcast and have your business's message heard across each of these platforms, contact me, Brett Byler, at 605-670-8333.
Hi, John Fritsch, Fritsch Benefits. The people we work with have two goals. Number one, they don't want to run out of money. Number 2, whatever is left, they want it to go to the people they love. Could be issues like Social Security claiming, Medicare choices, even asset allocations for your 401k, or you may want to treat your church like one of your children. If you want to talk about any financial issues, you can call me, John Fritsch, 334-8086.
Investment advice offered through IMS Wealth Management, an SEC registered advisor.
Do you have daily pain and discomfort that includes headaches, neck and back pain, and arm and leg numbness? Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic provides gentle adjusting, x-ray evaluation, rehabilitation, and massage therapy to treat these symptoms. Hagan Chiropractic Clinic is located on 14th and Cliff, 6 blocks north of Avera Hospital.
Hi, this is Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic. Don't say ouch, call me at 361-OUCH.
From the Real Presence Radio Network, welcome to the O'Gorman Knights Locker Room Show, brought to you by Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic. Now, back to the gym.
All right, folks, a great night to be an O'Gorman Knights fan as the O'Gorman girls with an impressive victory over Pierre girls team that was coming into the game with 4 straight wins. That streak ends. The Knights win 69-34, a game that they control from the start, up 19-3 after 1 quarter. Pierre only made 1 basket that whole first quarter, and then it was 36-13 at halftime, and didn't get any better for the Govs in the second half. And the birthday girl, Dan, Hannah Ronsick, career high 22 points on her birthday tonight.
Mm-hmm.
She was extremely impressive, as was her sister Emma, who had 18, Izzy had 14. Just a great overall team effort. I felt like every girl who played, Dan, really contributed for O'Gorman.
And they did. It really, she just stuck out. You know, everybody did. Everybody on that whole team that got in there tonight. I was impressed with Allison Crouch coming in there tonight. She only in 3 points, but she played some great defense. You got to give her credit there. It's nice to see Sophanese got in and got some time, but I really love the land the last 3 minutes. Or you get the bench and some of the JV girls that come in to get to play some varsity. That's our future in another year or two, and to see them and how they can handle the ball under pressure. So
absolutely, we're going to take a quick break for station identification.
You're listening to the RPR Network. FM 94.5, KGWD Sioux Falls, and FM 91.3, KSTJ Hartford. Real Presence Radio, your family of faith and hope.
Yeah, and absolutely. Kind of piggybacking on that point, I look at Reagan Riley tonight. She didn't score any points, but defensive rebounds all over the court with deflections, and just, you know, every girl's role isn't to score. And Coach Roby had a great saying last year I won't ever forget, is he told me that he tells his players, be a superstar in your own role. So whether it's your role is defense or your role is scoring or your role is just cheering your team on the bench, be a superstar in that role. And it feels like this girls' team really understands, those players individually really understand what their roles are, and that really makes it easy and fun for a coach.
Oh, it sure does. And they think about it, they've been playing together. Of course, all the teams have been playing together, but these girls especially know where they're going to be. When they come down in transition, they're filling the lanes, they're taking care. They know where Hannah knows where Emma's going to be. Emma knows where Carly's going to be. Carly knows where Izzy's going to be. You know, it's just that way. That's the way they play together.
And that's why you see a lot of such crisp passing, and a lot. You know, it's just kind of fun that way. They really share the ball too. There's no selfishness. I mean, coaches told me they don't care who scores or whatnot. It's just try to get the best shots, and they do that. And what about the defensive end, Dan? We really saw that in the first quarter. I mean, I want to say Pierre had 8 or 9 turnovers and maybe 2 or 3 actual shots in the first quarter. It was just, they were that aggressive defense and causing a lot of havoc.
I'd like to know how many turnovers Pierre did have. It'd be nice we could get that stat, but it was just, I mean, they were all over it. The Lady Knights, they were causing turnovers right and left.
They sure were, and I mean, it's a good win, and the Knights will have a busy rest of the week. They'll play Thursday night at the Pentagon against Roosevelt at 6:30. City rivalry for the second time playing Roosevelt in our first 6 games. And then we'll play Watertown here on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock.
And we haven't even played Washington yet, and we played Roosevelt twice.
I know.
I'm not sure where they get the scheduling, but, it's kind of, usually quick to come back and play the same team again like that.
Well, they moved the Pentagon game up about a month because usually that Roosevelt game is about that first week of February. They moved that basically to about the second week of January. But we will see Washington as a doubleheader a week from this Thursday at Washington. And that should be a fun one. Washington, an excellent team as well. So we're going to take another break. We're going to hear from Coach Colesrud, I believe, in a little bit. We'll also name our player of the game tonight and do a scoreboard update. That's all still to come on the Knights Locker Room Show, brought to you by Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic.
Sioux Equipment Company can fix, sell, and repair gas pumps, tanks, and air compressors. They offer sales and services for lifts, signs, decals, and tank truck equipment in Sioux Falls and the surrounding areas. Sioux Equipment Company is located at 1310 East 39th Street in Sioux Falls, just off of East Benson Road. They can be reached by calling 605-334-1653. Again, that number is 605-334-1653.
Did you know you can listen to the RPR network when you're on the go? Just search for Real Presence Radio in your app store. Listen live to any station across the network at any time, so you can stay connected to your local community from wherever you are. Plus, if you miss a program, the Real Presence Radio app is your one-stop shop for local and national podcasts, including our signature show, Real Presence Live. The Real Presence Radio app, with you every step of your faith journey.
All right, folks, we are back. O'Gorman with a win 69-34 tonight against the Pierre Lady Govs, and we are going to be joined now by head coach for O'Gorman, Kent Colesrud, is going to take a drink of water and grab the microphone.
Milk, where's the milk? I like chocolate next time, okay?
Right, yes. I didn't get that today.
Oh, jeez.
So, Coach, one of the themes for your season, at least the last couple of games, has been really quick starts. So we had another really quick start tonight, and it felt like your defense really drove your offense in that first quarter.
It did, Brett. I thought we really came out with great energy and enthusiasm, and it started on the defensive end for sure. It led to some easy baskets that really got us going, and these kids are just really good with their active hands. We got pretty good length. Hannah Ronsick in particular, my gosh, the number of deflections and steals she has through these first 5 points is amazing. But all the kids, flying around, doing a great job, and it all started there for us. We were able to get some separation from them. And then I thought, did a nice job of playing out the remaining 3 quarters after we got ourselves a little bit of a cushion.
It's funny, I actually said that during the broadcast in the third quarter, is I don't know if Coach Colesrud tracks deflections, but it'd be really interesting to see how many you actually get during a game, because it feels like there's 15 to 20, even more than that. And offensively tonight, Coach, just like before, 3 girls in double figures, your ball movement was very good. I mean, felt like really a quick pace too for your girls. You get the rebound, you're really out and running. It felt like you really were able to get some, fast baskets off of a defensive rebound, those outlet passes.
We did. It all starts with getting a defensive stop, getting out in transition, and we got a pretty athletic squad, and whether we get a defensive rebound or a turnover or something, we want to look to attack out of it. And if we don't have anything, and we're going to set up offense. But I agree. I thought our kids shared the basketball really well. They made the extra pass. We got some paint touches and scored in the paint. We also got some paint touches and kicked it to three-point shooters for three-point shots. So that was good to see. Execution-wise, on the offensive end in the second half, at times we bogged down a little bit and need to still continue to clean that up. But it's something to work on tomorrow. Moving into a game against Roosevelt on Thursday.
Now I see you didn't let up at all. You were down there. I was watching you. You're like, let's go, bring it down, get it down, push it down. And I love that atmosphere. I love the way that you coach when you drive them girls.
Yeah, we just want to continue to play hard for 32 minutes, and you only get to play 20 regular season games, and just really, really important, with any team that you get better every single practice and you get better every single game, and we wanted to seize every opportunity we had, every minute we had, no matter who's in the game. to play as hard as they can, to play as well as they can, play with as much enthusiasm, and continue to try to get better. So, we're going to play the game out, and we're going to play hard for 32 minutes.
But I love the way Emma and Hannah controlled that paint. I think maybe Pierre got one shot in that first quarter in the paint. Other than that, everything was outside and stuff. Even in that second quarter, they came back. They were up 7-2 run there a little bit. They came push a little bit, and all of a sudden you shifted gears, and bam, you're back at it.
Yep. No, I thought our defensive slides were really good. Emma did a nice job of, when they did get some dribble penetration, of challenging shots or blocking shots, and for the most part, our kids cleaned up the rebounds pretty good, which, if we can do that and get out in transition, we're pretty good. So, great team win again. Proud of the 5 starters. I thought they all played well. Kids that came off the bench did a really nice job. The rotation of Allison Crouch, man, she's given us great minutes. Soph Nielsen came in the game and did a good job. Bergen Riley gaining more confidence all the time. And, the rest of our kids that get an opportunity to get in, we appreciate all their efforts and did a nice job as well. So, we need to win as a team, and I thought it was collectively a great team effort again.
And that's what I'm telling Brett, that what's nice about with the girls, that they play together, every team play together, but Hannah knows where Emma's going to be, Emma knows where Carly's going to be, Carly knows where Izzy's going to be, when they're coming down in transition. They're filling the lanes. You and Coach Mathis have just been fabulous.
Yeah, these guys have played a lot of basketball together. They understand each other. They don't care who gets the credit. They're willing to share the basketball with anybody. And, it's just been fun through the first 5 games. And we just got to continue to get better. We refocus. We have a good practice tomorrow. And, our long-term goal is just to go 1-0 in the next game. Short-term goal is to get better in practice tomorrow. Our long-term goal is to go play a really good game against Roosevelt and hopefully go 1-0 in the Pentagon Throwback on Thursday.
So that leads to my next question. We got Roosevelt. What are you going to work on tomorrow then? Roosevelt, that was their first game of the year. I can't tell you the final. I forgot that.
Yeah, no idea either. But
it's like it's a whole new game. Everything, you throw that out. You're playing them again. You're down at the Pentagon. It's a great atmosphere down there. Throwback. Yep. I love it. It's a fun time. What do you work on for Roosevelt, you remember from when you played them before?
Yeah, the first thing tomorrow is we just got to get our legs back and get re-energized, get our enthusiasm level back up. Probably do a lot of shooting. I won't do a lot of aerobic type of activity. Just talk some game plan type of stuff and whatever. And they're a team that's really improved from that first game. You look at that first game, they had a coaching change. They came into a packed atmosphere. We kind of threw some things at them. And the game got away from them a little bit, but they've really improved from that point. We're certainly expecting them to be fired up and ready to play, and we got to get regrouped and ready to come out and really play well on Thursday. And 32 minutes, we have an opportunity to get better.
Oh, good. So, congrats.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday in the Throwback against Roosevelt, and thank you again for your time. Congratulations, another win.
Yep, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
And that was O'Gorman girls basketball coach Kent Colsrud. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to name the Knights Pizza Ranch player of the game. And I think it might be a girl who has a special day today. So we're going to take a 60-second commercial break, and then we'll find out who that is.
Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade on 41st Street in Sioux Falls has something for everyone. They offer a buffet featuring pizza and chicken. Pizza Ranch has daily specials as well as 5 party rooms and a dining area. You can also order online and they'll bring the experience to you. Pizza Ranch is located across from O'Gorman High School on 41st Street and can be contacted by calling 271-8646. Pizza Ranch is a strong supporter of O'Gorman Knights athletics and activities.
Value Visor helps people and businesses discover, improve, and get the value from their businesses. With multi-certified valuation and mergers and acquisition advisors, they understand the complexities of valuations and negotiating in the mergers and acquisitions marketplace. For more information, you can contact Jameson Rounds, managing partner of Value Visor, at 605-370-6931 or online at valuevisor.com. Real estate through Murphy Business, Dakota Lakes.
All right, folks, it's now time for our Knights player of the game, and Dan Johnson, the floor is all yours.
Let me throw a coin up. Okay, folks, come on. You know who it is. And actually, she's standing down there having her Gatorade down here now and stuff, and I just wished her happy birthday, hollered at her, and she looked up, and none other than number 30, the sophomore. We're going to give it to Hannah Ronzig. Ended the night with 22 points, a couple threes, and 6 baskets, and what she got, 3 4 free throws there. 22 points in the night for number 30, Hannah Rondick, the 5'10 sophomore guard.
And that's a career high for Hannah.
And she had 15 at half.
She did.
She is the Pizza Ranch Player of the Game. Pizza Ranch Player of the Game brought to you by Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade on 41st Street here in Sioux Falls. Pizza Ranch is the proud sponsors of Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools and Real Presence Radio Network. And they'll be back open, what did we hear, May? June?
I heard May or June. End of May, early June is last I heard. So that's a terrific family that owns that, the Ferris family, Todd and Patty Ferris. So strong supporters of Real Presence Radio for a long time. I asked to have my coaches show at Pizza Ranch for 2 straight years. So got to have a coaches show there.
Oh, you see something over there?
I see Mr. Vinny over there.
He's got jeans on. He's got jeans on, folks. Take a picture. I've never seen. I don't know if I've ever.
We'll
shorts.
We'll have a 2-minute commercial break, so you'll have 2 minutes to take a picture, and then we're going to come back. We're going to do our final scoreboard update and let you know what's on tap for O'Gorman basketball for the girls and boys teams the rest of this week. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Searching for more great Catholic content? Visit our website at yourcatholicradiostation.com. Find Catholic news you can trust, information about events coming up in your local area, and the latest on what's happening at the RPR network. And don't forget that you can listen to any of our stations around the clock from anywhere in the world. Need prayers for someone or something in your life? You can submit those through our online form for the entire family to pray for. Real Presence Radio, online at yourcatholicradiostation.com.
Do you have daily pain and discomfort that includes headaches, neck and back pain, and arm and leg numbness? Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic provides gentle adjusting, x-ray evaluation, rehabilitation, and massage therapy to treat these symptoms. Hagan Chiropractic Clinic is located on 14th and Cliff, 6 blocks north of Avera Hospital.
Hi, this is Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic. Don't say ouch, call me at 361-OUCH.
Community. It's at the heart of everything we do at First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. From supporting area athletics to funding academic scholarships, we continually seek new ways to improve and strengthen communities we serve. At the heart of these communities are people, our customers, and our employees. We work hard to ensure our customers are successful and our communities thrive. It's the Premier way. It's what community banking is all about. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. Locally grown, nationally known.
Real Presence Radio is now on Google Assistant devices, including Google Home, phones, tablets, and smart displays. To start this action, say something like, "Okay, Google, talk to Real Presence Radio." It will then ask what station you want to play, to which you can respond, "Play Sioux Falls," or "Play AM 970," or "Play WWEN. From there, you can use words like play, pause, and stop. Listen to RPR anytime, anywhere, now on Google Assistant devices.
All right, we're back for the final time tonight from O'Gorman High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Brett Byler and Dan Johnson with you, folks. And now it's time for our final scoreboard update, brought to you by Jamison Rounds, managing partner of Value Visor. AA girls, again, O'Gorman defeated Pierre 69-34, moving to 5-0 on the season. The Lady Govs are 4-3. We have a final out in Western Christian, Iowa, as number 4 Harrisburg moves to 7-0 on the season with a 56-48 win over Western Christian, who's always a powerhouse in 2A in Iowa. So Coach Nick Myers' Harrisburg girls are 7-0 on the season. West Central at Watertown don't got a score on that one. And then Stevens and Spearfish also don't have a score to report on that one. And AA boys, Dan, let people know how the O'Gorman boys did.
Well, the O'Gorman boys came victorious out in Pierre. The score was 68-33. And what was the girls' score here? 69-34. So a point difference on each side. Both, girls put up 69, boys put up 68, and they held the Lady Govs to 34 and the boys to 33. So kind of ironic, both the scores within a point. So both Gorman victorious tonight over the Pierre Governors.
And Zach Norton led the Knights with 15 points in that ball game. So for also a big game up in Yankton, number 1 Yankton, which I haven't seen the newest rankings, but they are facing Sioux City East, who is 7-0 on the season. It's 31-31 at half in Yankton. Sioux City East and the Yankton Bucks. That's a terrific matchup. Too bad O'Gorman doesn't play Sioux City East this year. I think that'd be a fun one. No score report on Harrisburg and Western Christian for boys, and no score. That Spearfish Rapid City Stevens game is later on tonight. O'Gorman boys freshman A team won, as did their JV teams winning tonight as well. So that is our scores for tonight's ball games for the AA boys and AA girls here in South Dakota.
The Knights Locker Room Show is brought to you by Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic in Sioux Falls. Don't say ouch. You can call Dr. Mark at 361-OUCH.
All right, Dan, and we already kind of teased it. Our next broadcast will be Thursday night. It's always fun when O'Gorman plays Roosevelt in the Throwback Classic to see different uniforms than we're used to. I think this is the 5th year out of 6 years we've covered O'Gorman. They've done the Throwback Class, or they've done the Roosevelt O'Gorman. Actually, I think Roosevelt O'Gorman girls might have been one of the very first games ever. Was that at the Premier Center?
No, that was at the Denny.
At the Denny. That
was the year Jess was a senior.
Yeah, so that was our first year covering the Knights, and Tegan Larson would have been a senior for Roosevelt.
And she got the points that night because she got the game ball afterwards.
She got her, I think, 1,000th point that night.
That night, and that was the very first event, other than that one chamber concert, but the first basketball game at the Denny was the O'Gorman Knights. But
then in the past 4 years, it's kind of all been at the Pentagon, in the doubleheader.
And it's 1 year it's O'Gorman host. This year it's Roosevelt's home team. But they call it throwback. And remember, Casiello, they put a leisure suit on him, and they took a picture and they put him on.
That was about 3 years ago,
folks. That is hilarious. And they photoshopped a leisure suit on these.
Wasn't it like black and white photos of the kids' faces with hair from the 70s and haircuts and glasses, and it was pretty funny. Or 70s or 80s, and Dan would always mention about what year that hairstyle was.
It was 74,
around
75.
All before I was born. But that will be fun. So what will happen is the girls' varsity will play around 6:30, and then the boys' varsity will follow around 8 o'clock. And we will be broadcasting that game, and I believe we'll be able to stream this time because we're going to be up a little bit higher. We won't be at courtside like we normally are for that game. So I will see if I can get the stream going. If not, we'll have a broadcast. But that'll be fun. A really good boys matchup. The Knights boys and Roosevelt's boys went down to a wire here in the first game. Roosevelt won that. Let's see if O'Gorman can get a little revenge Thursday night.
But Roosevelt's undefeated.
They did lose to Huron, last week up in Huron.
Oh, I missed that one. I'm sorry.
So they were undefeated till they lost to Huron. They've beat every city team in Sioux Falls, but the Huron Tigers got them last weekend.
Oh, Colby Bush got him. Okay.
Yeah, and O'Gorman will be going to Huron another week.
Next Friday.
A week from this Friday.
So
go ahead, Dan.
Stay with us next Thursday night from the Pentagon. It's a fun atmosphere. If you're in Sioux Falls and you want to watch a basketball, you've never been out to the Pentagon, folks, come on out. I don't think it's going to be that cold, and see that venue. It's a great venue out there. It's Heritage Court. It's fun. It's nostalgic.
And that's where the Skyforce plays.
Yes,
so.
And Augie's home games are out there. So that court gets used a lot, and it's just a fun atmosphere to be there. And you're right there in the court, and you can see everything pretty good and stuff, and good seats and everything. So come on out. If not, tune in with us on RPR on Thursday night, and we'll give you the best we can for the O'Gorman doubleheader.
And then on Saturday afternoon, we'll be right here for the girls' game against Watertown at 3 o'clock. And unfortunately, the boys play the same exact time in T area at 3 as well. So we can only be in one place at one time, and we just pick whatever the home game is. That's how it's decided, folks. So we'll be here Saturday at 3 for the O'Gorman girls versus Watertown. So for the final score tonight, the O'Gorman girls move to 5-0 in the season. They win 69-34 over Pierre. For Dan Johnson, I'm Brett Byler. Thank you so much for listening tonight.
God bless.
From the Real Presence Radio Network, O'Gorman Knights basketball has been brought to you in part by
Catholic Family Services, Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota, Jardine Construction, Hagan Chiropractic Clinic, Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools, Fritch Benefits Registered Investment Advisor Representative, McGuire Iron, Knights of Columbus Insurance Field Agent Jeff Gillen, Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade on 41st Street, First Premier Bank Card, Sioux Equipment Company, I. Bailey, Farrendor Family Chiropractic and Wellness, Jameson Rounds Managing Partner of Value Visor.
The preceding O'Gorman Knights activity has been a special presentation of the Real Presence Radio Network.